Going in 3, 2. Why do I keep doing the countdown? I don't even need a countdown anymore. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Inner City Hermit podcast. You know what it is. You know what to do. You know why I'm here. I don't really even know why I'm here, but I'm here, so here we go. Just a quick little note, apologies. My little psychotic dog who's looking at me right now. The boys are cleaning the windows behind me, so if she fucking goes off her tree, which she's about, no, she's good. If she goes off her tree, there'll probably be some barks and stuff like that, but you know what it is. This is my life, and that's the way it is, and I've dealt with this for the last 3 days, because I'm on holidays, and I've been at home with my dog, chilling out and doing my thing, and it's been fucking great. It's been great. No, but what is up, guys? How good? How good I'm back again. We're back again, all together, doing this podcasting thing with it. We're getting real close to Christmas. I'm in a great mood all the time. It's fucking awesome. How good? Oh, no, but we are getting close to Christmas. And, I said it last solo podcast. I fucking love Christmas. I love it so much. The closer it's getting to Christmas, the more happier I'm getting. It's great. I even wrapped all my presents. Well, I've wrapped the amount of presents I got so far. Man, it's good. You chuck some Christmas music on, pour yourself a coffee. It's nice and early in the morning. You're wrapping up presents. You're wrapping them up perfectly because you want them to look really perfect. Oh, dude. Christmas is sick. I love it because, it's that one time where, there's kind of like the evolution of Christmas, right? So I was thinking about this the other day, right? There's the evolution of Christmas because if you compare Christmas now, so, okay, for me personally, as a 24-year-old dude with no kids, it's like Christmas compared to when you were a kid I don't know, it's like, it's still just as exciting, but it's nowhere near as exciting as it used to be. So, like, for example, okay, I was having this chat with my old man the other day, and I said, like, I don't think it's possible. And I mean, this is my own opinion, because this is my own experience too, because obviously, like, excuse me, my mum used to go all out for Christmas. I think she didn't really go, her family didn't really go all out for Christmas, but you know, she made kind of a deal with herself. Like, as soon as I have kids, I'm fucking going crazy. I'm going to turn into Mrs. Claus. So, Christmas for, like, my brother and I was always massive. Like, it was so big. We'd do things, like, as soon as it hit that 1st of December, we were doing things like Advent calendar. Looking at lights, looking at the big Christmas tree in Brisbane City. We were, the Christmas movies, carols by candlelight. We were doing all that shit. We were just, like, literally just stuffing our faces full of Christmas. We were, like, it was like a buffet, and you don't eat for an entire year, and then you get to the buffet, and you're just like, fuck yeah, let's go. So, like, the excitement I had as a kid, it's unparalleled to any sort of excitement you could ever feel, ever. Like, it's so, I don't know, it was so good. And that night before Christmas, and you just knew, like, man, I knew I was getting some Pokemon games, or I knew I was getting some Pokemon cards, or I knew I was getting, like, a new Hot Wheels. I didn't know, but you kind of had an inkling because you asked Santa for it. And, and I just, that feeling, because I remember, like, pretty vividly back in the day, on Christmas Eve, like, my mum and dad would make my brother and I sleep in the same room for obvious reasons, so they could, stealth out or whatever. And I remember me and my brother just sitting in bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning, like, what do you reckon we're gonna get? What time are you gonna get up? How sick is this? Like, it was so much fun, and we just used to bullshit. And we'd get up at like 4:30, and we'd run out there, and we'd like peek, and you could see, because my parents always said, like, we weren't allowed up before like 6:30. 6:30 was like sorry, I got a bloody burp going. 6:30 was like the time where, mainly dad would be like, it's good enough for me to get up now, so I'll get up. So my brother and I would sneak out of our room at like 4:30 in the morning, just like peek around sort of the living room wall, and we could just see, like, because we had these 2 Santa sacks, like we both had, they were kind of like pillowcases. And you could see, like, that it had been filled up. And you were trying to guess, like, there was boxes and obviously all that sort of jazz in there. And you're, like, trying to guess, like, what the fuck was in your stocking. So we'd, like, go sneak out and we'd be like, oh, fuck, what do you reckon that giant box is? And I remember one year when we got a PlayStation. No, we got an Xbox 360, I think. There was like my brother's bag and my bag, and then there was like a shared bag, and we'd never seen it before. So we were fucking losing our shit. We went back to our room like, what the fuck? Like, do we ever fucking... Is there like a kid living in the roof that we don't know about? Like, we were fucking losing our brains. Yeah, we went out and we found out it was an Xbox 360, and we both lost our minds. It was sick. But that excitement was just... like, I can't think of another time that I could ever be that excited in my childhood. Like, that was always the peak, and it just happened every year. And man, it was cool. But then, it had me thinking, like, that was a peak then. But Christmas since then, it hasn't. The excitement towards Christmas hasn't changed, but it's just the way in which I get excited. Like, I don't really give a fuck about presents anymore. Like, I love them and they're great and whatever, but I'm so much more excited to drink loads of alcohol with my family. Like, that's the coolest thing. Like, I'm still so excited. Like, on Christmas Eve, I'll go to sleep, and I know, presents, whatever. I don't care. I got, like, all the stuff I really need. I don't really need anything else. But knowing that I'm going to get up next day, and my brother and I do this thing where we do beer. Every beer you have, you got to down a cruiser, and it just gets out of hand, and you just got family. Like, our house, we've kind of like coined Christmas. Like, it's kind of our event now. Like, people kind of come to us. Like, back in the day, you'd do the rounds. You'd go to like Nan's house, Granny's house, Auntie's house. You'd do that sort of shit, and your day would be fucking packed, and you'd see all your cousins. It'd be just like a whirlwind of socializing. And I think as my parents got older, they were just like, fuck it. If you want to come see us, you can come to our house. So, and I like it like that. So, like, people are just coming and going. You're like, holy fuck, it's Auntie whatever. And, oh, shit, I haven't seen Uncle fucking whatever in years. Like, and here he comes through the door. And, there the boys are coming through. Like, how good. And it's like every person that walks through the door is a present. You're like, holy shit, I can't believe you're here. And, yeah, man, it's so cool. Like, it's so awesome. I love Christmas. If you can't tell, I love Christmas. My girlfriend Kia's she's probably over it, but wake up every morning, Michael Bublé. I play the album one thing through every morning. I'm a fucking psychopath, but I don't care because I fucking love Christmas. So yeah, I'm excited. We're at 7 days. I even got a little counter back there. You can't see it. It's next to my Christmas tree, which is tiny. But I'm counting down when Christmas is. I can't wait. But I am kind of up shit creek because I haven't done any fucking shopping. Like, I've wrapped the presents that I've got, but I still got some shit I need to get. And I went online today to try and, like, I'm a fucking idiot. Like, I do this all the time. I do this with holidays. Like, I'm a really organized person. Like, I wouldn't fault my organization skills, not at all. But when it comes to getting things ready for a certain date, I just leave it till like the last minute, kind of like my assignments, to be honest. And so I looked online today, and like, even if I get express shipping around Christmas time, nothing's going to get here for Christmas. So when you can't get things online, what do you have to do? Yep, you fucking guessed it. I got to go to the shops. And man, like, I hate being around people at the best of times. But, when I can't be fucked, to just parking at a shopping center is just shits me. Like, it kills, like, especially around Christmas. For some reason, Christmas, like, I kind of understand it because my mum's pretty chill, but middle-aged women around Christmas at a shopping center may as well be the fucking devil. They're terrifying. Like, they do not give two fucks what you're doing. They only care about their Christmas and their Christmas only. So, you're looking for a park. There's number one. Number one fucking drum is getting a park. And if you've ever been to, like, Carindale or something, or is it Carindale or Chermside? I don't know. Or Garden City. Like, around Christmas, it's just... You may as well catch a bus. Honestly, you may as well catch a bus because there's no... You spend, like, at least half an hour of your trip looking for a park. So there's half an hour done. And then you find a park, and it's fuck off the other side. Like, you need a map to get back to the shops. And then you get in the shops, so... And if you're like me and you don't go to the shops often, and I used to work at Boost Juice in Garden City, so I used to know Garden City off the top of my head. But if I go to Carindale or something, I'm lost. I may as well be in a different country, honestly. So you know what you're gonna get, and you're walking around the shops, and of course it is like you get stuck behind slow walkers, which is terrible. And there's usually like, normally when you're shopping, there's a couple slow walkers, but during Christmas, man, I don't understand how everyone can be in a rush yet walk so fucking slow. It's just like, bruh, what are you doing? Just be in a rush. Don't be in a rush and walk slow. Just choose one or the other and do that. Whatever, I don't care. So you look around and, because it's Christmas, everyone's buying fucking everything. So you sometimes, like, you'll go somewhere and it'll be out, so you got to go to another shop. Like those, for example, like I love pop figurines, and I got a couple people that I'm going to buy some pop figurines for, but man, I didn't realize how fucking like popular they were. There's like none. So I'm looking for the ones that I want. And then the only option I have is go online, and they won't get here till like just before New Year. So it's like, fuck, like, what am I going to do? So man, yeah, shops, like, and then you got to get food. Ugh. So, you're up there, you're probably spending like $200 on presents, right? If you're actually, I'm not really a good person, but I spend about that much. If you're spending about that. But of course, when you get there, you need food. So you got to buy food. So that's another like 15 minutes or 20 minutes of eating whatever food you get. Plus, it's like $15 to get food. So by the time you come out of the shops, it's like you spend like $250. And yeah, it's just bleh. Shopping at Christmas can just eat dicks. And then you got to get food too. So food for Christmas Day is like paramount. And of course, nothing is open on Christmas Day. So you have one, it's like lose yourself. It's like you got one shot, one opportunity to get your food. Otherwise, you're eating shit. Because like if you forget a critical ingredient for Christmas Day, you may as well be the Grinch, because you fucked Christmas. Because there is nowhere you can get that shit from. So you're fucked. So, you got one shot, one opportunity. And it's just stressful. Like, I kind of understand why middle-aged women, like, are kind of crazy. Because, it's not like a gender thing or anything like that. But usually, it's the woman, like, it's, how do I say this without sounding like a piece of shit? Okay, from my experience with my friends and family, it's usually like my aunties and stuff, they really buy into Christmas. All the blokes are like, fuck it, I don't care. But, and they still get stuff done. But the girls, like the women really care. And it's understandable, I care. But they want everything perfect. They need big spreads of food. It is one of those things. So, I can understand why they're nightmares, but Jesus Christ. And while I'm at it, please, like, if you're at the shops, just remember this. Nobody working at the shops wants to fucking be there, okay? So, like, Deborah, when you go into the shops and you're being a piece of shit, you're being a piece of shit to someone who doesn't even give a fuck. They don't want to be there. They'd rather be with their families, of course. Why would they want to be there? So, what normal human being wakes up working in retail and goes, hey, like, I cannot wait to help Deborah find 15 gifts for her little fuckhead kids? Nobody. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so if you're going to the shops, even if you're about to be a dick, just throw that old lasso. If you're listening to the audio, I just saw a really awesome invisible lasso. I'm going to do it again. Throw that lasso around yourself and just fucking pull your head back in, and just realize that, just don't be a dick. I can't believe it's that simple. It's seriously that simple. Just don't be a dickhead. Yeah. But yeah, what else? What else is going on? Christmas is cool, but oh man, I got my knee tattooed on fucking Tuesday, which is like 3 days ago. Oh shit, man, tattoos, like, cause you probably can't see it, but like I got a bit of a leg sleeve going on. Like, I got my arms and stuff obviously done too, but like the legs are my main sort of priority at the moment. And it's filling up, so it's kind of completely full all the way up to my knee. But I've had the stencil done on my knee for about 3 years now. And then, obviously, I was in my last year of uni when I got that done, so money was pretty scarce, and I kind of had to put my priorities into it, so I was pretty smart like that. So after 3 years, I finally scheduled in with my mate James Tilley. I've been getting tattooed by him since he was an apprentice, and he's a fucking phenomenal artist. Like, literally, if you want to follow, especially anime, my like leg sleeve is predominantly an anime sleeve, And if you want anime tattoos, this James is a fucking freak. So you can find his Instagram and stuff like that. It's JCT underscore tattoo. So I might link it below because he is an animal. He's so good, and he's the nicest bloke you'll ever meet, which is kind of ironic considering he literally just fucks you up with pain. So, but so I booked in, and I got my knee done, and fuck, man, like, I'm gonna say this right now because there are some of those douchebag dudes that that ask that you ask them like, oh, do your tattoos hurt? And they go, nah, it's easy. Fuck you. You are a dirty, filthy liar. If anyone asks me, do tattoos hurt? I say, fuck yes. They hurt so much. Like terribly. And they're like for 5 hours, you got to sit there and just grind away. It's like someone stabbing you by going, hey bro, like I'm just going to let this last out like 5 hours. And there's like a complex to it too, because you finish and you've like, I've sweated, I've dehydrated, I feel like shit, I've had ibuprofen, I'm dosed up on bloody painkillers. And then, what do you do? Hey mate, can I book in another one in like a week? Cause you want more. It's addictive. It's fucked how addictive it is. It makes no sense. Like if you said to me, hey mate, I'm gonna fucking hurt you for 5 hours. Yeah? And then after that 5 hours, you're gonna ask me to hurt you again for another 5 hours in like 4 days time. I'd be like, you're an idiot. Why would I want that? That sounds terrible. But so it is addictive. And people ask me like, because like tattoos are something that, I don't know, they're kind of, the stigma around tattoos is changing now. Like I feel like they're a lot more mainstream now, which I don't know whether that's good. For me, it's good. I don't really care because I was always sketchy about having tattoos as like a teacher. But I had some teachers who had tattoos, and I don't know, the whole, like, it obviously had a big affiliation with like gangsters and shit like that, but I don't think that's the case now. It's more like really arty people. Not that I'm really arty or anything like that. I think that's a shit stereotype that I just threw out there that I just made up. But yeah, so I got that done, and fuck, it hurt. It was terrible, but man, it's like painting. So if you paint a wall and then you leave a portion of the wall, and for me personally, because I'm pretty OCD, and you just leave like a portion of the wall like kind of blank, oh fuck, you sit there and you look at it for ages and you're like, I need to fill that in. That needs to be filled. So I'm kind of like that with the back of my leg. So I got a really cool piece planned. I'm not going to say what it is because I'll wait. I don't know. I'll probably... fuck it. So it's a Naruto piece. It's a Jiraiya piece, and he's eating a bowl of ramen because it's sick. But yeah, with James, I usually just say, and for a lot of tattoo artists, like I know, for example, okay, here's my philosophy with tattoo artists, right? So they're pros at what they do. Okay, they're phenomenal at what they do. That is their career. They work their ass off to do that. So when I get it, it's there for life. Some people are like, oh, I need this and I need this and I need this here and this here. You know what the best thing to do for your tattoo artist is? Let them work. Just say, like, for example, I said to James, I was like, hey, mate, just want a Jiraiya piece, maybe throw in a ramen. Whatever else you want, fucking go for it. And I tell you what, every time I've said that to him, he comes up with these fucking amazing ideas that I wouldn't have even thought about. And it's all because you just give them freedom. Give them freedom to let them do their job and work. If someone came into your job and was like, you need to do this and this and this and this, you'd be like, what? Like, let me do it. I'm the professional. So for me, I don't know. It might not be. That's just my relationship with like James and stuff like that. Just let him be as free and creative as he wants, because he comes up with the most amazing things. And it's like anything. It's like, when you're told exactly how to do your job, you're like, seriously? Like, fuck. Like, I get it, but fuck. Yeah. But getting tattoos fucking sucks. But I'll keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I said everything except, I wanted to get everything except my hands, neck, and face. So there won't be any mumble rapping career going on from the hermit, because I don't want a face tat. So, yeah. Anyway. Tattoos are sick, though. If you want to get a tattoo, do it. I hope no kids from school listening to this. Don't get a tattoo. Get a tattoo. Oh, shit. You know how it is. Oh, man. So, you know what I love about Christmas? Sorry to bring it back as well. Like, I was out and about the other day just having a walk, and I love that, like, a lot of businesses are starting to kind of shut down for the holidays and stuff like that. So everyone's in a great mood. I walked past the trade site that's outside my building, and I was like, "G'day, boys." And tell you what, the response I got back from those fellas, they were pumped. They cannot wait. I think a lot of them are knocking off, like, I think, when did I go down? Tuesday. Yeah, they're knocking off today. So today's their last day. So they are fucking pumped. I'm actually going to go down and say hello again because they're bloody nice guys. That's why I love it too. Everyone's in such a good mood. I'm in a good mood. You know who's not in a good mood though? Well, actually, he probably is in a good mood because he's a dick. So there's been a lot of talk about, ScoMo going to Hawaii. Scott Morrison's holiday. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I've done... So, holy shit, look at that picture. Bruh. Like, so... I mean, like... How do I say this? For those of you who don't know, who are just listening, I'm looking at an article. Scott Morrison facing online criticism for pre-Christmas family overseas holiday. Like, shit. I mean, a pre-Christmas family overseas holiday is fine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. And, he is probably getting smashed and whatever. Like, I'm trying to do both sides. Like, one part of my brain just wants to roast the fuck out of him. But, I need to be a good human. You have to see perspective from both sides. Okay, so that's one thing I never used to do, and I try to do it as much as I can. Okay, because it gives me a bit of an understanding. But so he's gone overseas with his family. Okay, not whatever. That's fine. Okay, he probably doesn't get to spend any time with his kids or his wife or whatever. It sucks. It's a fucking shit job to be prime minister, but it's a fucking job. Okay, so and unfortunately, it's a job that doesn't stop. You can't stop being prime. You can't just tools down, I'm heading off for a week. Like, that doesn't fucking happen ever. So, as most of you know, the country's on fucking fire. Okay, like on fire. So there's a lot of fucking shit going on. So much shit with there's so many things. Like, he's obviously not pulling his weight too much with these fires. I'm not an expert. I'm not there with him, so I don't know what he's doing. Okay, but so he's gone to Hawaii with his family. So essentially the country is melting, and he's in Hawaii living it up with his family. And he's probably spending fuckloads of money too because he's a baller. I just think I understand that there's a family. Like, he needs to be able to have things with his family. He needs to be able to do that and have leave and do that. But there's got to be times, like, for example, if you're a tradesman and you say, I want to go overseas, and you're in the middle of like a massive build job, what is your foreman going to do? He's going to say, fuck off, mate. There's the door. Don't leave now. I understand your point. I understand your but there's got to be another time that you could do this holiday. And I kind of resonate with that because, like, it's... Yeah. But dude, Hawaii now, like, what? It comes down to, like, I remember I said it last podcast, when he posted that cricket thing, no one was like, hey bro, look, it's cool, cricket. I said it before. I don't need to say it again. You maybe don't post this now. It's like the country's on fire, and ScoMo goes to his group and he goes, hey guys, look, I've had a tough year. Fair enough. I'm going to go to Hawaii with my family. And everyone was like, that's a fair point. That's a great idea. Go do that. Have a break. It's like, no one probably said to him, like, hey, mate, look, if you go to Hawaii now, I understand why you want to go to Hawaii. It's been a tough year and you want to go hang with your family and have a break, whatever. But if you go to Hawaii now, everyone's going to think you're a fucking asshole. And to be fair, they're right, and they're like, that is a pretty dick move. So, like, I don't know. I just feel like someone needs to tell this motherfucker what to do because he's just making dumb decisions. Like, he's just putting literally gasoline on the fire. Like, Of all the times to go, you go now when you're under the most scrutiny you've probably ever been under in your entire life. Like there's literally the fire commissioner or whatever, the past fire commissioner, they banded together like a group of like 29 individuals for an action plan to do with the fires. And ScoMo's not even here. They've just taken it upon themselves to just go like, fuck him, let's do it, which is fair, you know? That's what people should be doing. Well, I mean, not all people, but it's understandable. Like if he's not here and he's not doing his fucking job, like someone else do it for him. Just do it. Yeah. So I don't know. Just that's two things he's kind of done in like the last couple months. And, you know, I'm impartial to it, whatever. Like I don't know him. I don't know what's going through his head. Do I agree with some things that he does? I don't really know. Do I agree with this fucking religious thing? Fuck no. God, no. It's so stupid. I can't believe it's happening and it's 2019 and this shit's happening. Like, are you kidding? And we ranked 0. We ranked a hard like last because we have 0, like a big 0 next to our name with climate action. Yeah. And on the other note of like climate action, how is Greta up for Person of the Year? Like, environment is important and all that sort of jazz and great, yeah. But why is this child up for Person of the Year? Like there are doctors saving lives, surgeons saving lives, people. Elon Musk is making like fucking electric powered planes. Yet we're gonna give Greta, this 14 or 16-year-old girl, like whatever. Okay, I'm completely for her message. It's fantastic, whatever. Like bringing light into climate change, excellent, good. Person of the Year for like just kind of whinging, like not whinging, but you know, just complain. Like she's not doing anything. Like there's a picture that came up of her the other day where it was just her on a train, a diesel fueled train. Like I get it, you know, you got to get around eating out of plastic and everything. It's just like, why? Like why is she like there's so many more deserving people. I think if you're a logical human being, you should be able to sit there, look at that decision and go, hey, there's got to be people out there that are doing more, you know? Anywho. Got a little bit intense towards the end, but I'm glad. I like that, you know? The old hermit doesn't get intense much. Usually just drinking beers with his mates and filming it. Speaking of, that was a great podcast with Paddy. And I got a couple more coming up, so I can't wait. Also, Bloody Brilliant Beers. Darcy got back to me. Did I go through this already? Oh well. Bloody Brilliant Beers. Darcy got back to me. It is an open group now. It is open to the public. Yes, that means it is open to everyone. So I'm going to be posting the link below if you do want to get into Bloody Brilliant Beers, because it's a phenomenal group and the guys who run it are just the nicest dudes, and I'm all for supporting them. So, you know, it's 100% down there. They're genuine. They're cool dudes. I love helping them out. So, and they're kind of helping me out too, to be honest. So yeah, if you want to join Bloody Brilliant Beers, down below, hit that Facebook link and go hit join. I'm running out of time on the camera. I can see it now because he's only go for about half now. So I am going to sign off. Thank you so much for listening, you fucking legends. Have a great... I don't know if I'm going to record... I'll probably record another one before Christmas, but I'm going to say it anyway. Merry Christmas. Have a phenomenal holiday. Make sure you hang out with family. Make sure you hang out with friends. Tell them you love them. And just be nice. Be nice to people at the shops, you know? Just being polite, it goes a long way. So anyway, guys, peace out. Have a fantastic whatever. And just stay good. See ya.